Okay, it is the 5th of April. It is about 11 o'clock in the morning, and I have finally finished, setting up my aquaponics. And there it is. Now, I'm going to quickly walk you through it, he says, try not to kill himself. Okay, as you can see, comes up from the pond up to the side through a separator, which has a leak, so I'm going to have to fix that. Up there, through the pipes, into the top reservoir. Now, I've actually left the middle one without the stones for a reason, so that you can see how it's going to work. Okay, coming at the top, I've got the holes in the pipe there, you can see them, and that seems to work quite well. I've also put a cup at the end, so that if the flow was too high, it wouldn't be such a problem, and it would flow through, and it seems to have worked really well, so I'm happy with it. So I've got that, so it comes through there, passes through all the stones, passes through there into the second one, passes along, there we go, into there, and it'll do the same thing into the last one, pass through into there, and then into the filter, and then from the filter it'll flow back into the pond. That's the idea, and it seems to be working well. I've got it on full power. I can use that to restrict the flow a little bit if I needed to, but I don't actually seem to need to. It's working quite well, so I'm happy with that. So as it is at the moment, it's working really, really well. The only problem I've got now is that if you can see, the line of the water is a lot higher than the height of the stones, and it needs to be parallel, so I'll need to get some more stones and fill up these tanks. I've got another bucket of stones for that middle one, but it's still going to need a lot more. So in principle, everything's working fine. I've got the leak in the stop tap to fix, but that's it. Otherwise it seems to work. If I were to go back and start it again, there are a few things I would change. For a start, look at that. I mean, I made the big mistake when I first started with this, is that I got pots off the internet and I didn't realise they had holes in the bottom, so I've had to plug the holes. If I were to do this again, I would go to a local shop and check that they've got no holes in them. But other than that, no, it seems to work quite fine, and I'm quite happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill up the rest of that one, and then in a few days I'm going to get some plants. I mean, it's warming up now. I think we haven't quite passed the last of the frost, but I think some plants should do fine. The only problem I've got with using this, we're putting plants in, is that I need to put them in without soil, so they'll have to be just bare roots, which might be an issue with some plants, but not many, not much of a problem at all. I'll just have to make sure that when the plants go in, I've washed off all of the soil on them, so potentially a pain in the backside, but we'll see. And then with luck, that will make a change to the amount of algae that I've got in my pond, because I've got a lot of it. I've got a lot of algae in there, and it's the spring bloom, and I just cannot stay on top of it. But otherwise, no, I'm happy because it's working. So yeah, fun. Right, that's it. See you later.